Hello there, and welcome to another unboxing video, much like last time where I unboxed the Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 2 Mystery Vehicle and Figure, which you can find the video just up here at the top of your screen. And spoiler alert, in 3, 2, 1, I did get Leia on the Endor bike. It's a really cool figure, and if you do want a closer look in depth, do check out that video. But today we are looking at the new line of Bitty Pops, specifically this one from the Star Wars range, and there are 4 different boxes that I could have picked up. As you can see, the first one is Luke, Kenobi and a Jawa. The one that I've picked up is Leia, R2 and 3PO. I couldn't have chosen any other one over this. You can also pick up Han, Chewie and Greedo, or Vader, a TIE pilot and a Stormtrooper. And all of these do come with a stand, as you can see. They do stack, and a mystery figure. So today I'll be unboxing one of these. And as there's different chances of getting them, so the bottom 2 are more common than the top 2, I don't suppose that it is fixed. And while it would make it better for collectors to have one in each of them and not know which one you get, after time you'll know exactly which mystery comes in which box. And it also means that you can get duplicates of these far right pops. But let's waste no time and get to open it so I can see which mystery pop I have got. And it really wasn't easy getting into that. Look, I've had to tear my way into the box, but at least I know it's been very well sealed. And even once it's been unwrapped, I still don't know which pop I've got. There's a little sneak peek at the bottom if you can tell through that. I have no idea, but let's start with the 3 that I know. As you can see, it seems that the bottom of this shelf does have a little groove that sticks out, and that fits just in this top bit here. It's hard to see on camera, but there is a little groove that goes in at the top with a nice Funko logo right on top as so, and room for the 4 pops that we've got today. Starting off with the only Bitty Pop that I actually have in full size, you can see it's number 512 Princess Leia, and comes with Princess Leia herself. And as you can see, the bottom's sort of slipping out. You can actually take off the boxes and have them displayed just like so, which means even these Bitty Pops can be displayed out of their box. And look at that, the detail on this small pop.
Wow.
This is why I do recommend taking Funkos out of the box. The real sized Funkos, the 6-inch pops, and even the bigger and slightly smaller ones, there's just some detail on the back. Obviously Princess Leia's only got her dress, but sometimes the detail on the back is not to be missed, especially on some of the Mandalorian pops. But overall, it's a really nice idea, and it's just something else for us Funko fans to collect. As if there weren't enough, we have the key rings, we have the regular size, super size. They've even gone bigger than the 30-inch, and they've got ones that are like nearly a metre tall, which is crazy. However, this slot's just in there, and it doesn't seem to be fixed in, like they will pop back out, but when they're on a display, they're not really falling out unless you really have to wiggle the shelf. So perhaps you'd be better sitting it somewhere stable, and if not, it does sort of sit in the groove at the top, but it don't really fit. So the best place to display them is inside. It would have been nice if they had a little lip at the front just to stop them falling out. But let's have a look at the next one. We have number 31 R2-D2. Now this is one I don't actually have in my collection, and I think the only R2 I've got is the new one that came in the line with this Princess Leia, if there was one, unless I'm just making that up, and a Christmas one with R2 and his reindeer antlers. But once again, the pop comes out, and it is very detailed for such a small pop. And R2 is one of the ones where you've got to take him out, otherwise you miss all this detail on the back, on both his body and his head, and it does look really awesome. Once again, we'll slot him in just next to Leia and move on to 3PO before we open the mystery Funko, which I'm really excited about. I have no idea which one I'm going to get. And look at that. It's nice and shiny. It's not a metallic shine. It is just the plastic that they've used. But he does have a really nice glow. And as you can see, his right leg is the metal one. So this is the 3PO from the original trilogy. The way to tell the difference with 3PO is in the original trilogy, he had the metal leg where it'd just been worn. And I'm not sure we've got the story of how he got his metal leg just yet. But in the prequels, when Padme dressed him up and gave him the gold casing that he was waiting for all this time, he was fully gold. That meant a gold leg and all. And then in the sequels, when he pops back up in Force Awakens, he does have a red arm that he got given whilst out on a mission because his had fallen off. And it's actually one of the silver metallic droids' arms. However, it's been caught in acid rain and worn down to its red underneath, much like 3PO and his silver metallic casing under this gold that we're used to seeing. Now, onto the mystery bitty. I wonder who we're going to get. I think we see a little spoiler there and we know who it's going to be, but just to confirm, if we open this up, there we are. And if you haven't seen already, it does say Stormtrooper. So let's get this fully unwrapped. It's in here nice and tight. There's no way of being able to sneak a peek at any of them, but we do indeed have the metallic Stormtrooper, which I do believe is one of, it is one of the rarer mysteries, and it's very nice. I think I would have perhaps preferred Tarkin over this one, but I'm very happy we got one of the rarer Funkos. And just taking a look at this Funko, it's a bit harder to get out. I'm not sure if these ones do come out. They look like they do. There we are. You just have to pop it where it's been in there so tightly. And taking a look at this Funko, you can see it is fully metallic, and they do enjoy making these with the Star Wars Funkos. We get a load of molds reused in different chrome, metallic, and different variations. We even get some abstract colours. I'll put a few images of them on screen just to show you how many different variations we get of the same molds. But it makes it nice for people that perhaps haven't picked it up initially to get it, or that just want a change in scenery, as they do repeat a lot of the characters, and it is a nice way to get the same character not only in a different pose but in a different art style. And this goes right next to the rest. As you can see, we have the full collection of 4 of them. Well, not the full collection, we still got 12 of them to collect, and perhaps I'll pick up another one, but for now these are the 4 and I'm really happy with them, especially the 3 that I picked up. These will go very nicely on my Funko wall if I can slot them in, as I think there's room for one more Funko, so I might have to reorganise them, shuffle them around a bit and fit this in somewhere. However, as I say, they slot out quite simply and you can display them without the box, and I'll just put them together to show you what that's like. Now, this is them without the box, and as you've seen, Leia has just fallen back, so perhaps I won't tilt it back too far, but it does look pretty nice if you keep it level. Perhaps I'll display them like this. I wonder if the boxes all fit on top. I think it's a bit awkward for the boxes to sit on top. Maybe I'll need somewhere else to display them, or maybe I can get my hands on another one of these shelves. Perhaps they should sell the shelves individually, just in case you want another one for the boxes. But they do look really cool, and if you are displaying them in the box, they fit in here quite nice. And the boxes themselves, let's take a look at, because they look just as detailed as their larger counterparts. Princess Leia, of course, was from a convention exclusive, perhaps even Star Wars Celebration I think she was from. And as you can see, it's got the nice black box art to match. And the only difference is with R2 and 3PO, they don't have the others on the back. It would have been nice perhaps if we got a few characters from the same wave and they could have had each other on the back of the box. However, it would just be really difficult to get them on here and still get the detail in the image. There's the Stormtrooper box, as you can see. They've got the characters on the side as well. You've got a little notch out the bottom that the base of the Funkos do slot into. And their numbers from the mini pops do match the numbers of the bigger pops. But it's really nice. I'm really happy that I've picked this up. I'm not sure if I'll be going back to get more, as it's not something I want to get into the habit of collecting all of them. But they have done other lines. There's a few Disney lines. I'll put the images on screen now. And there's also a Harry Potter line that my fiance has made a video on. So if you want to have a look at the Harry Potter line, do check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. And I'm very happy with these. They do make a fine addition to my collection, and whilst I might not get any more of these, I'm happy that I got the 3 Funkos that I want, and even this cool Chrome Stormtrooper. If you want to see any of the others, do let me know by leaving a like and a comment, and perhaps I'll eventually cave in and try and get all of these mystery bitties. But I think these are going to go down very nice with fans. I can see a lot of people picking these up, especially as they were only £12 in Smiths. For the price that you're paying for one of the large Funkos, you are getting 4. And whilst it's less plastic and they are slightly smaller, it is a cheaper way for people to pick up more if they don't have the money to be buying all of these. Especially pops like this R2 and 3PO that are from however many years ago. I think the 3PO is from like 8 years ago, might even be more than that.
Wow.
You won't be finding him in any stores anytime soon, unless they decide to repaint him or do an artistic cover of him. And in the second market, Funkos go so high up in price that it's just not worth buying the 3PO. You're better off buying this and just taking the bitty 3PO from it, and that will save your wallet or purse much stress and hassle. And if you are thinking about picking these up, I do recommend them. They're even better in person. And let me know if you do pick any of these up, which mystery bitty you got, as I'm very interested to see if there is a pattern with these. As I did hear someone saying there was a pattern with the Marvel ones, and don't know how true that is, so please don't pick up all 4 expecting to get the full set. But it would make sense, and perhaps we can see a few more of these released in the future. Once again, do check out my Micro Galaxy Squadron unboxing, as we do have a few likes on that, and I did say if we get to 10 likes I will buy another one. So if you want to see more, do drop a like and let me know if I should be picking up any more of these bitties. May the Force be with you always.